Welcome to video on smart contracts and decentralized applications. Now, we're diving into the transformatory world of smart contracts and decentralized applications technologies that are redefining our understanding of trust and inspiring unparalleled innovation across digital ecosystems. In our increasingly digital society, trust has traditionally rested on centralized intermediaries, banks, legal institutions, and government bodies. But what if trust could be automated? Consider how when you transfer money through your bank, you rely on that institution's internal processes. What if those processes could instead be replaced by code that guarantees a transfer only when certain conditions are met? This is the promise of smart contracts and decentralized applications, or DApps. By delivering secure, transparent, and autonomous solutions, these technologies are poised to reshape industries, empower users, and transform how we interact with data, value, and each other. Let's begin by understanding the foundation, smart contracts. A smart contract is a self-executing digital agreement with the terms directly written into code. Essentially, the contract automatically enforces the agreed-upon conditions when specific, pre-programmed criteria are met. This eliminates the need for intermediaries and reduces delays, inefficiencies, and opportunities for human error. For example, imagine a rental agreement on the blockchain. Once a tenant's rent is received and a predefined date is reached, the smart contract immediately triggers the release of the keys without the need for a landlord's intervention. Similarly, decentralized crowdfunding campaigns use smart contracts to automatically refund investors if funding targets are not met by a deadline. The beauty of smart contracts lies in their simplicity and reliability. Picture a scenario where funds or assets are exchanged only if predetermined conditions are verified on the blockchain. Once these conditions are met, the contract executes instantly. No more waiting periods, no more disputes arising from human intervention, and no more centralized points of failure that can be manipulated. This automated form of trust empowers everything from simple digital payments to sophisticated business processes. For instance, decentralized insurance platforms use smart contracts to automatically process and approve claims within minutes when certain criteria are fulfilled, replacing lengthy traditional claims procedures. Decentralized applications extend these principles even further. Unlike traditional apps that rely on central servers and databases, DApps operate on peer-to-peer networks like blockchains. They leverage smart contracts to offer services without needing a central authority. This design means that DApps are far more resistant to censorship and tampering, while also offering unprecedented transparency. Every transaction or interaction on the DApp is recorded on a distributed ledger, verifiable by anyone at any time. Consider a decentralized exchange DX such as Uniswap, where trades are executed directly between users without a central intermediary. This complete transparency builds robust trust across the network while enabling innovative applications that can fundamentally alter market dynamics. Now, take decentralized finance, commonly known as DeFi, as a powerful example. Financial products and services that were traditionally controlled by banks are now available on platforms like MakerDAO or Compound. These platforms use smart contracts to facilitate everything from automated lending and borrowing to yield farming and insurance. This allows users to retain complete control of their assets, interact directly with one another, and benefit from lower costs and faster execution times. By eliminating the need for a centralized bank or human intermediary, these systems hardcode fairness and transparency into every transaction. The impact of smart contracts extends beyond finance. In supply chain management, for instance, companies like IBM and Maersk have experimented with blockchain technology to track goods from manufacture to retail. Imagine a retailer verifying that a shipment of organic produce has maintained the proper storage conditions at every stage of its journey, all automatically recorded on the blockchain through smart contracts. This visibility not only reduces fraud, but also builds consumer trust by allowing buyers to trace a product's entire history. Real estate transactions offer another compelling example. Traditionally, the process of buying or selling a property involves multiple intermediaries, lengthy paperwork, and significant delays. With smart contracts, escrow services and legal verifications can be automated. Once all contractual conditions are met, such as the verification of property titles and the confirmation of financing, the contract executes and funds are released instantly. This innovation dramatically reduces closing times and increases transparency for all parties involved. The innovation driven by smart contracts isn't just about enhancing efficiency, it's also igniting creativity and broadening market access. Developers around the globe are using these technologies to build decentralized autonomous organizations DAOs. In a DAO, governance is encoded in smart contracts, with every member's vote recorded on the blockchain and decisions executed automatically when consensus is reached. Platforms like Aragon and DAOs exemplify this movement where communities self-govern transparently without traditional managerial hierarchies. This opens the door to truly democratic business models and collaborative communities. Even the creative sectors have felt the transformative energy of smart contracts. The rise of non-fungible tokens (NFTs) is a prime example. NFTs provide verifiable digital ownership through smart contracts, empowering artists and musicians to monetize their work directly on platforms like OpenSea and Rarible. NFT smart contracts can automatically allocate royalties to creators every time their work is resold, a feature that redefines how intellectual property is handled in the digital age. Of course, with all innovation come challenges and considerations. As more functions become automated through smart contracts, questions arise about legal enforceability and regulatory frameworks. Developers must strike a balance between writing robust, self-executing code and ensuring that human oversight is available when unexpected conditions occur. The infamous DAO hack on the Ethereum network in 2016 demonstrated how coding oversights can lead to significant vulnerabilities, reinforcing the need for rigorous audits and community-driven testing. Open source platforms like GitHub play a crucial role here, as developers worldwide collaborate to find and fix potential flaws. Another critical aspect of this evolving ecosystem is scalability. As smart contracts and DApps become more popular, the underlying blockchain networks are being pushed to their limits. Every transaction recorded on a public ledger must be validated by a network of nodes, a process that can introduce delays during periods of high usage. To address these challenges, innovative solutions such as Layer 2 protocols and sidechains are being developed, e.g., optimistic rollups on Ethereum and the Lightning Network on Bitcoin are designed to facilitate faster transactions and reduce congestion, ensuring that the benefits of automated trust remain robust even as demand grows. Regulatory and ethical considerations are also essential as we embrace this decentralized future. Lawmakers around the world are working to update legal frameworks traditionally based on centralized systems. In tech-forward regions like Switzerland, often referred to as Crypto Valley, regulators are collaborating with blockchain innovators to craft policies that foster innovation while protecting consumers. This collaborative approach aims to create a legal environment that supports rapid technological evolution without stifling creativity. Today's decentralized environment is as much about people as it is about technology. The development and maintenance of smart contracts and DApps depend on a vibrant global community of developers, auditors, and users. This open source ethos allows code to be shared, scrutinized, and continuously improved upon. Projects like Ethereum and Hyperledger Fabric showcase robust community collaboration, where anyone can contribute to and benefit from ongoing improvements in transparency and security. In conclusion, smart contracts and decentralized applications represent a paradigm shift in how we establish and manage trust in the digital age. They replace traditional intermediaries with automated, self